All right, so what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, man. It's your boy, and I had a couple of you guys hitting me up asking for my thoughts on the new Halloween event that just kicked off today in Marvel Future Fight. We have a couple events that are going on right now, actively running at the exact same time, and there's a couple more that will be coming in the next few days. And if you jump over here in the notice tab, you'll see them for yourself. So first and foremost, the Halloween event stage is now officially live, and you want to make sure that you do this every single day because it's very easy. Only takes a few seconds of your time, to be honest, and you get some pretty good rewards, which we'll be talking about in a few seconds. In addition to that, there's a goal spending event that will be coming on the 31st, so 2 days from now. And after that, we're going to have a World Boss Dimension Rift, where basically you're going to go up against either Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver, or you're going to go up against the Black Order characters. Super easy stage that will give you some pretty good rewards. After that, we have the Odin's Blessing acquisition chance event, and this is definitely something you want to participate in because Odin's blessings are actually pretty good and you don't have that many chances of getting them outside of War Boss Ultimate, which is extremely rare. You have to actually gamble for them, but this event right here actually reward you for combining useless 6-star ooze like recovery rates, physical defense, energy defense, that kind of stuff, ooze that you would never equip to your characters. You can actually combine those and you have a chance of getting some pretty sick Odin's blessing. So you definitely want to participate in this. However, this event is starting tomorrow after the reset, but what you should ideally be doing is waiting until the gold event starts on the 31st, because when you combine Urus, you're spending gold. So you want to wait until the gold spending event starts, and then you want to go ahead and just blow through all those bad Urus. Hopefully you get some good Odin's blessings, and if you don't, at least you'll be working actively towards the gold spending event at the exact same time. So ultimately it's a win-win. And then right after that, we have a ranking event that will be coming for Rogue and Sabretooth, which is pretty good because I'm going to put some work into my baby Rogue because he's out here beasting. Now that being said, let's take a look at the event mission and the rewards. So we'll jump into the shop right here because a lot of you guys are wondering what my thoughts are, what I'm going to pick this time around, because generally, right, I go after the rank up tickets and that kind of stuff. So this time around, Marvel actually mixed it up. They're giving away a tier 2 advancement ticket, not a mega, just a regular one. However, I don't think you should be going after this because you get at least one every single month from just logging into the game, right? You can see right here from the check-in, I'm due for one in the next couple of days. You get one minimum. Sometimes you get two. I don't think you should be going after this. Some of you guys are going to say, okay, what about Morgan Le Fay? What about Ghost Rider? Let's talk about it. Ghost Rider, I know, is a fan favorite, but he's one of the worst characters in the game. And the sad thing is, he can be like amazing. Ghost Rider could become God tier overnight if he actually gets a uniform that gives him exactly what he needs, which is DPS and survivability. He needs both. The thing is though, if you take a look at his tier 2 passive, right, it reduces the amount of damage that Ghost Rider takes from super villains, which there's a lot of powerful super villains in the game, right? And in addition to that, it gives him a 120% attack buff when he goes up against super villains. So if Ghost Rider ever gets a uniform that makes him any kind of good, he will immediately upset the timeline meta if it's a PvP oriented uniform, giving him like healing, immunity, any kind of like significant change to Ghost Rider could make him a PvP monster because there's a lot of really powerful PvP supervillains. But that's not it. World Boss, Thanos, Call Obsidian, Corvus Glaive, Proxima, all those guys, Ebony Maw, they're all, seriously, they're all supervillains. So all Ghost Rider needs is just a good uniform. Whenever that comes, he could definitely upset the meta. Not to mention this guy, right? He's immune to fire, 100%, but you can penetrate that. But the thing I'm trying to say here is, even though he's a fan favorite, if you're new to the game, you should not be picking Ghost Rider because he's not going to do anything for you, even at tier 2, right? I guess that's not true, because with my Ghost Rider, I can actually use him to clear a stage in Shadowland, but that would be a bad thing to do because you're only getting a 6-star version of Ghost Rider from this thing. You're not even getting a tier 2 Ghost Rider. You're getting a 6-star Ghost Rider, so he's basically useless. And without this uniform that I have on him, he's literally just pure garbage, pure garbage, right? So please, guys, do not use that selector on Ghost Rider. If anything, you could pick up Morgan Le Fay. If you're new to the game, you could pick her up. She's definitely going to help you out. Morgan Le Fay is actually a very good universal supervillain. She has very good tags on her, right? She's a universal character, meaning she has no weaknesses. She's a female supervillain, which is very good for ABX, right? She can cover multiple days. And in addition to that, her overall kit is just very, very good. She's a super solid character all around. Her damage isn't super top tier, but if you take a look at her kit, man, there's a lot of meta qualities here that if she ever gets a uniform that buffs her damage, she could definitely make a big impact, right? Right here, on her 2 skill, you'll notice that she recovers 7% of her max HP every 3.5 seconds if you have max skill cooldown. So she could constantly be healing, but that's not it. She has iframes, she has summons, she has mind control. Basically, every 8 seconds, you can mind control the enemy for 4 seconds. That's crazy, right? And it works in World Boss. She also has defense down that works in World Boss. She has damage immunity and a buff here, right? Overall, she's a very good character. And when she dies, she can revive herself at 50% of her HP. Morgan Le Fay is definitely a good character, one that you should invest in at some point. But again, I don't think you should be going for her from this event. What I'm going to do is actually spend all of my token because you're only going to get 400. You can see for yourself right here in the event mission tab, like the event quest, right? You get 50 tokens per day. This thing is running for 8 days. If you do it every single day, you're going to end up with 400, exactly 400 tokens. So you can go ahead and pick up the tier 2 advancement ticket. Not a good idea here, just my 2 cents. It's useful, right? Because down the road, maybe you get a mutant come in the game, you don't have those mutant materials on hand, you can use it on them. But I don't think you should go in for that. I think personally you should go for the Cosmic Cube Fragment. 100 of those for 400 of your tokens is generally not a good deal for me, but when compared to these other 3 items before it, it's definitely looking much more appealing. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do with my 400 token. And if I actually purchase one of these packs from the shop, which I generally do, but I spent a good amount of money this month, ain't even gonna lie to you guys, right? I picked up the relay pack. Y'all know what it is. Hashtag Free Willy. So sometimes I like to pick this thing up and I'll get some rank up tickets from the event shop because right here, this is actually not a bad deal, right? $39 Canadian, right? I'm getting 3,300 crystals, but I'm also getting 350 tokens, which I can actually then use to pick up some rank up tickets. So overall, that's not a bad deal. You're getting way more than you're actually spending if you actually then come in here and use those 350 tokens on the 6-star rank up ticket. Not to mention, any of you guys who even think about using this thing on Ghost Rider, just remember, Ghost Rider, just to rank him up, he's half cost to rank up and tier 2. So keep that in mind. And also, from this thing, you're literally just getting a 6-star Ghost Rider. Not worth it, okay? Morgan Le Fay could be a little bit more worth it depending on where you are in the game. But ultimately, I think 100 Cosmic Cube Fragments is the way to go here. And if you want to flex a little bit, spend some cash, support the game, that kind of deal, I would say go ahead and pick up the 6-star rank up ticket while you're at it. 5 and 4 are really good. I don't think you should pick up one Titan record, like one singular Titan record. That's a bad deal, man, for, and I'm saying the price of 100 CCF. I don't know, to each his own. If you need one Titan record and you're like, you know what, tier 3 Thanos is calling me, tier 3 Jean Grey is calling me, yeah, go ahead, do it, make yourself happy. But overall, I don't think that's the greatest way to spend your 400 token. The Titan component pack, same deal. Don't think it's that good of a deal. Definitely not this, right? No, please, God, I hope none of you guys do this. You're basically going to spend 150 of your tokens. No, for 100, no, man, no. If it was 300 bios, maybe, but no. I don't think anything else in here is actually worth it. And once upon a time, I would recommend buying the uniform upgrade kits. But guys, you can literally just go over here in the Dimension mission, right? Go in the support shop and literally just get 150 of these per day, right? Which means you're getting like over 4,000 a month, right? You can build like so many characters uniforms up the mythic in a month with 4,000 kits. There should be no event anymore, like in the foreseeable future, where you're spending your tokens on UUK. Like Netmarble is essentially like eliminated the UUK grind for us. Unintentionally, I think so, because even then you can like literally go in here and make more with your feathers if you hit the cap, right? So yeah, you shouldn't be using any of your tokens, right, on UUK from this shop. Thank you once again to Netmarble for putting that 150 a day in there, because at first glance it didn't look that appealing, but once I did the math, yeah, hashtag quick maths, you know what I'm saying? 2 + 2 is 4. Y'all know what it is. Big Shaq. Anyways, right? And the level 5 XP chip for your uniform is actually good if you're just trying to get like Thanos or Jean Grey's uniform to mythic, because that last level, yeah, eats up a lot of XP. But again, I don't think that's what you should be doing. Energy is nice, right? You can get a lot of energy for a very cheap cost here. Gold, don't even look at that, right? Not a good idea. So boys, we're gonna wrap it up right here. Thank y'all so much for watching. If you like the video, like the video. If you dislike the video, you know what to do, man. Hit that dislike button 2 times. I said 2 times, god damn it. And yeah, man, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and show your boy some love, because this is what we do, and we do it daily. You dig? I'm out. Peace.